What's a secret that you wish you could unknow? I was 10 when my mom died. My dad sat me down in the kitchen and told me she got in a car accident on the way to get groceries. Wrong place, wrong time. A drunk driver ran a red light, and that was it. Gone. I remember crying so hard I threw up. My dad held me and said she didn't suffer, that it happened fast. For 13 years, I carried that story with me. I'd light candles on her birthday. I kept her picture in my wallet, the one where she's laughing at the beach with her hair all messy from the wind. I promised myself I'd make her proud, that I wouldn't waste the life she gave me. I went to community college, got a job at a warehouse, started saving up to travel because she always wanted to see the world but never got the chance. When I turned 23, I decided to finally get a passport. I needed a birth certificate. I ordered it online. Took like 3 weeks to come in the mail. When it arrived, I opened it at the kitchen table. I was halfway through my coffee when I saw it. There was a section I'd never noticed on a birth certificate before. It said, cause of maternal death. I figured it would say car accident or vehicle collision or something. It didn't. It said suicide by overdose. I read it 5 times. My hands started shaking. I thought maybe it was a mistake, like they mixed up files or printed the wrong one. I called the county office. The woman on the phone put me on hold for like 10 minutes. When she came back, she said the record was accurate. She told me I could request archived police reports if I wanted more information. I didn't want more information, but I couldn't stop myself. I went to the police station 2 days later, filled out the request form. They gave me a folder with copies of everything. The report said my mom died of a heroin overdose in our house, in the upstairs bathroom. I was asleep down the hall. My dad found her in the morning. He told the officers he didn't want me to know the truth, so they agreed to keep it quiet. The car accident story was something my dad made up and told everyone. Family, friends, my school, everyone went along with it. I sat in my car in the parking lot and read the whole thing twice. There were photos. I didn't look at those. I drove home and my dad was in the garage working on his truck. I walked up and asked him if we could talk. He knew right away. His face went white. We sat on the porch and he just started crying. He said he wanted to protect me, that I was too young to understand addiction, that he didn't want me growing up thinking my mom didn't love me enough to stay. He said he thought he was doing the right thing. I didn't yell. I didn't even cry. I just felt empty. For 13 years, I'd been holding on to this version of her that wasn't real. The woman I thought died because of some random drunk driver actually chose to leave. I know addiction is complicated. I know it's a disease. But knowing that doesn't change how it feels. Every memory I had of her was different now. Her laugh at the beach, her tucking me in at night, her making pancakes on Saturday mornings. All of it had this shadow over it now. Because somewhere in those memories, she was already struggling, already using, already planning to check out, and I had no idea. I asked my dad if she ever tried to get clean. He said she did, twice, but it didn't stick. I asked if he ever thought about telling me the truth when I got older. He said he thought about it all the time, but could never find the right moment. There's no right moment for something like that. It's been 6 months since I found out. I don't talk to my dad as much anymore, not because I hate him, just because every time I see him I think about the lie. My aunts and uncles all knew too. My grandma knew. They all looked me in the face for over a decade and kept the secret. I still carry my mom's picture in my wallet.